How to use Instagram hashtags in 2021. How many hashtags should you use to get maximum exposure? The latest update from creators' Instagram profile stating that 3 to 5 hashtags is a magic formula for Instagram growth created a complete havoc in the community. So here's our take on this announcement with some useful hashtag tips to help you get back on track with your hashtag strategy. Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me here today for another episode of IQ Hashtags Instagram School. I'm Alex, a content specialist for IQ Hashtags, the best Instagram hashtag generator and analytics tool designed to help you skyrocket your Instagram profile. If you've been following us for a while, don't risk missing out on another episode and hit that red subscribe button so we can help you grow your Instagram empire. There are a lot of mixed emotions around the advice served by the amazing creators profile. They've given us hashtags do's and don'ts that should help us make the most of adding hashtags to our content, some of which are a sound advice, with 2 exceptions that has left us all scratching our heads, and that is use 3 to 5 hashtags. Our reaction was pretty much the same as these ones here. And topped it off with 10 to 20 hashtags will not help you get additional distribution. I'm going to give this one a moment of silence as well. We are very happy to see so many comments of disbelief under this post because hashtags have never been the black or white kind of game, so let's talk about these numbers. First and foremost, there is no magic number for hashtags. One-size-fits-all rule doesn't apply in this ever-changing landscape. Big and popular accounts won't need as many hashtags as small profiles working to get their content in front of people's eyes. They have already established their position on the platform and are more discoverable. Hashtags are still one of the best organic tools to expand the reach of your posts, and you should not be afraid to use them. On the top of that, Instagram allows you to put 30 hashtags in your post, so if they didn't want you to use all of them, why wouldn't they cap it at 3 or 5? It just doesn't make much sense, does it? Your hashtag strategy shouldn't be based on a number. 3 or 5 hashtags can be as ineffective as 30 hashtags if you don't use them correctly. Hashtags categorize your content and help Instagram to distribute it to the right people. So the more targeted hashtags you use, the better are your chances to get discovered. Instagram puts a lot of emphasis on the relevance of your content to hashtags you use. So what we really hear from the creators' advice is that you should be focusing on narrowing down your hashtags so they are highly relevant to your videos or images. More hashtags doesn't always mean better results. If you use 15 hashtags suitable for your content and the other half of them are completely random and misleading, they will spoil the overall result of your post. With that said, don't be afraid to use more than 10 or 20 hashtags as long as they're again relevant to your content. Many of you agree that they are still worth the effort, and it would be great to also hear your opinion on our channel, so drop a comment below and share your thoughts on this with us. We are very curious what is your approach to hashtags these days. The bottom line from all that has been said is that hashtags work and you should still take advantage of them. We've got a little example for you shared by one of our lovely users with around 6K followers on her profile and a strong engaged community. The first screen shows her regular posts with the usual number of hashtags, and the second one didn't include hashtags at all. You can see that her reach, impressions, and other metrics on the second one dropped almost by half. This experiment and the feedback we hear from Instagram users clearly shows that a lot of you still drive traffic to your profiles using hashtags. And it doesn't make sense to change something that works. Improve? Yes, of course. Give up on it? Not really. Every single profile needs an individual approach to their hashtag strategy. So yes, experiment with the numbers, observe your stats, and see what actually works for you best. Since we touched the concept of hashtags, it feels like a good idea to briefly answer the question of how to use hashtags correctly and create a solid foundation for your upgraded hashtag strategy. First of all, do your research. Investigate on your competitors' profiles whose account size is similar to yours, define your target audience, and check what hashtags they follow on Instagram. Keep your hashtags fresh. Avoid the copy and paste method. Try a couple of new hashtags every time you post to reach new audiences. Also remember that reusing the same set of hashtags looks like spam to the algorithm, so that's definitely a no-go. Use hashtag search engines to improve your research. We all run out of ideas sometimes, and looking for new niche hashtags every day can be a tiresome job. So give our free hashtag search tool a go. Here's a video about how it works with more useful hashtag tips, so make sure to check it out. Keep your hashtags in the caption. That's one of the latest advice from Instagram that you should apply in your hashtag strategy right now to increase your chances of ranking higher in the search results. Keywords and hashtags in your captions help the algorithm understand what your profile is all about, which leads us to another piece of advice. Stop confusing the algorithm. Whenever you use random or too generic hashtags, you only complicate the process of distributing your content to the right people. I've said this in many other videos on our channel, I've said it in this video already, and I will say it again. Use only highly relevant hashtags to your content. Keep them narrow and as niche as possible. Don't generate spam under some warning of hashtags like Instagirl or beauty blogger used in millions of posts just because they are popular. If a hashtag doesn't describe your image or video, just leave it for another time or let it go for good. We could really add more to this list, so once again I really recommend to head over to this video, which will complete everything we talked about here with more useful tips on how to find effective hashtags. I really hope that now you feel a bit more at ease with the recent creators announcement. They are a legit source of knowledge and we all should follow their updates since everything they tell us comes straight from the guys in charge. However, let's not blindly follow tips that could be generalized or targeted at creators with the established position on the platform. Every journey is different, so test things out and see what approach is best for your growth. If you found any value in this video, give us a thumb up and subscribe our channel so we can help more people trying to grow successful Instagram profiles. And don't forget to hit the bell button so we can see each other every Tuesday. And of course, I will see you in the next one.